Yes, this is the second part of the video where I'm showing stuff that I just bought in the last 2 weeks, the last weeks of June. And of course in the first video you could see new stuff I bought, like in record shops and online. And now I'm going to show some of the second-hand stuff I bought on eBay and on discogs. Okay, I will show you a little bit. I bought these two 7-inch singles. I mean, there's two, but I will show you one by one, from a seller from Holland. And this is Magnum Live, and this was recorded at the Marquis in London, December 1979. I mean, they have an album, Magnum, called Marauder Live, and these are that show that's on that album was also recorded in the Marquis in December 79. And these 4 tracks were not on that album. This is just an extra release, but the songs were recorded during that same concert that you can find on vinyl. But this one is also on vinyl, of course, but 7-inch. And these are 4 songs that didn't appear on the Marauder live release. And this has 2 singles, two 7-inch singles with 4 songs. I always love this Jet label. See, it's great label. I think this label, if I'm not mistaken, was the label from Sharon Osbourne's father, Jet Records. I think also Ozzy Osbourne was on Jet at the beginning, when they were the Blizzard of Oz. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, tell me in the video down. Okay, great release. I really love it. I didn't pay a lot for it. It's a little damaged here, but it's good. I'm a big Magnum fan. I also bought from the same seller on discogs this interesting 7-inch single that has Journey with the song Only the Young. Great song. That was also on the soundtrack, the Vision Guest soundtrack. I'm sure the people from the 80s remember that movie. I think it was from 85, like this 7-inch single. And on the B side, I was really surprised about that. I didn't know it, because it doesn't say there, is the song I Fall in Love Again by Sammy Hagar. Quite cool, eh? To have it here. And though both songs were on the soundtrack. I have the soundtrack too on CD. Journey. Okay, let's move on. One more vinyl I'd like to show. This is a Love and Hate EP that came with a Kerrang magazine. This came out in 1990. It's a promo copy, because this was released for free together with the magazine, the Kerrang magazine. And this was also to promote the live gigs in 91. I was going to see them actually in 91 with Ozzy Osbourne, when Ozzy Osbourne released No More Tears, and he was going to do the No More Tours tour. And of course Love and Hate were going to be the opening guests, and they were going to play in Barcelona, and they did play in Barcelona. And a friend of mine and me, we tried to get the tickets. But we phoned to a friend in Barcelona, and that guy, yes, he said it was sold out. It was not possible to get more tickets. That's why we could not go to Barcelona and see Love and Hate and Ozzy Osbourne. It would have been nice to see them in 91, but we could not. But anyway, this is quite nice. It's only for die-hard fans, because the sound is not very good, to be honest. You know, it's 4 songs live, but the sound is quite mediocre. Okay, some second-hand stuff. Most of the stuff is from the early 90s, like this one, Sven Gali, with their first full-length album. This, if you like Skid Row, you will like this band too. This band, they call them always the Canadian Skid Row. See that they sound very much like Skid Row. See, nice tape. Also, you have here the band. See, all the lyrics to the songs. It's quite, and more photos. It's quite a nice release. This. It's a really good album. Sven Gali. Later they changed their style a little bit in the mid-90s. Here we have Prong with, I think, the third album, Back to the Fair. And this is a Spanish tape from 1990. This is a little different version. So the American tape is a little different than this one. This is still sealed. Therefore I know the album. Here we have Aircraft in the Red. I think it was also their third album. Nice hard rock from 1990. Just melodic hard rock from that era. See? Again, the lyrics is always cool. Not always the tapes has the lyrics, but this has the lyrics. I bought this all on discogs from the same seller. I Napoleon, another hard rock band from the early 90s. This came out on the same label as Guns N' Roses was on, Geffen Records, but this never made it, of course, because this I Napoleon, not many people know about them. Again, a nice band photo, and the lyrics. That's cool. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Here we have another early 90s, Salty Dog. See? With Every Dog Has Its Day. I don't know if they have more than one album. This is again on Geffen. I hope so I say it right. Geffen Records, early 90s. 1990 actually this. And again, it has the lyrics. Great. See? And a lot of cool band photos. I own a 7-inch single by them. But I never owned this record. So it's great to have it now on tape. Great. Then I bought some from the same seller on discogs. Some maxi singles, maxi CDs. Sick Wiki with You Make Me Bleed from the Sick Wiki debut album. See? You can see the CD here. Kiss Me in French, that was the debut album by Sick Wiki. Great album. If you like Vixen or an Autograph, check Sick Wiki debut album. Because also the Autograph vocalist, he wrote a lot of songs. The Plunkett was his name. He wrote a lot of songs for the Sick Wiki first album. And you really can hear that sound in Sick Wiki. Autograph, you know the sound. Here we have a 93 Ozzy Osbourne maxi CD, promo CD actually, with 4 songs on it. This was released to promote the Live and Loud album. It was a great live album by Ozzy Osbourne. Came out in 93. Here we have a Don Dokken. Also, I think it's a promo. Yes, promotional copy, not for sale. This was the first single that came out from the Don Dokken album. You know, his solo album he released, Up From the Ashes. This is quite cool done. You can put this in the middle here. It's very nice, I think. Mirror, Mirror, great track. I always loved that album. I really like Up From the Ashes. And you had John Norum on it, Peter Baltz from Victory and Accept, Mackie D, of course, from Motorhead, and King Diamond. And here we have Hooligan's Holiday by Motley Crue with John Corabi on vocals. Also you have a demo song on here, previously unreleased demo, Hypnotized, and 2 other versions from Hooligan Holiday remixes. Good, and the last thing I want to show, this is actually one I bought in England when I went to England, in Carnaby Street. I think it was the Metalhead record shop there in the Carnaby Street. I went there in 92, in the summer of 92, and I bought this EP on tape in that shop. but now I found it on CD. And I found this actually also in a record shop. Not in a record shop, in a supermarket. And this was there for sale. Ugly Kid Joe, as ugly as they wanna be. I always like this release. Okay, that's everything I want to show. I hope so you like this video. And stay metal, everybody.